Hi everybody, it's Grace. Welcome to Eating Peace today. So here I am in my kitchen, and it's a sunny, beautiful spring day where I live. So I was out and about doing errands after working some this morning, and I heard some people speaking in line right in front of me. And one woman asked the other, her companion, "How do you stop eating when you're full?" And I, just kind of overheard their conversation very briefly before off they went. They were called next in line. We were all waiting in the Department of Motor Vehicles office to renew our license tabs. Kind of exciting. So I thought, what a perfect question to speak about today. I love that question because I think several things are going on. If you've ever had the thought, I don't know why I keep going, why can't I stop when I'm full? What's going on when I eat beyond comfort? When I get too full? Like, what's going on there? It might not even have started as a binge. You might not be emotionally eating, but somehow you pass the point of fullness. So that's kind of a completely different sort of scenario than actually diving into food with an intention to release something emotionally because you're binging, you're eating with a vengeance. This is different. Maybe you're a part of a group and you're eating with other people. You've gone out to dinner. There's big portions. So what's happening there? And three things that I've thought of. So first of all, often people don't believe they have some sort of clear device within them. Device is sort of a funny word for it, but a way to tell, am I full or not? And all that is kind of an unwillingness to slow down, to notice that you really do have a sensation of fullness. Everyone's got one. You're not missing something. You weren't born without that adjustment or, without that particular gauge. You've got it. You're just trying to speed through it so quickly. So if you slow down your eating, slow down what you're doing, wait, pause, give it a moment, and touch in with how it feels, kind of in your stomach area, maybe in your whole body, you'll get a read on it. Everyone's got it. You can feel it. Just kind of be right in your body and begin to notice. If you eat fast and you're kind of gulping, and that's something you automatically do, it's really interesting to get yourself to slow down. You might have fun doing it. But here's the other two things. So one underlying belief or sensation, feeling that you could have that's running is very difficult to stop because you're worried about when you're going to get to eat again. So it might not even have all those words to it. It just might be this general feeling within that you're not sure when you're going to get to eat again, that you're going to have to go a long time. You don't like the uncertainty. Fabulous to just simply notice you are uncomfortable with all the uncertainty. You don't like not having a plan for when you're going to eat next. Maybe you've had experiences when you've gone for long hours and hours of time and you've been extremely hungry. Maybe that happened when you were really young. Maybe you forced yourself into that through dieting. So you don't have a trust within that you're going to take care of yourself, be loving to yourself, and actually get yourself food when you are really hungry. So you can almost like have a fear of stopping. You want to have too much so that you can get the supply, make it last longer. So just watch that belief, because then if you've got it, if you notice that you're uncomfortable about stopping because you're not sure when you're going to get to eat again, ask yourself, is it true that I can't handle the unknown? Is it true that I won't get myself something to eat when I begin to get hungry? Can I know that I'm going to take care of myself? Begin to be more comfortable, more trusting of you. So that's one of the second things that's happening. Third thing that's happening, so first thing is just a sense of that you don't have a gauge, but you do. You just have to slow down. It's very subtle maybe, and watch. Number two, worried about when you're going to get to eat again. And number three, kind of a simple fear of emptiness. I had no idea I had so much fear of hunger. I thought I had hunger down, you know. I thought I could starve myself with the best of them. I was a genius at starving myself. For 2 years, I basically starved myself straight and lost a tremendous amount of weight and was really borderline anorexic. Um, I might have probably been called anorexic these days. And I was in incredible control of my food and eating, and it took so much energy. And what was really strange is I was actually terrified of hunger. And like here I was practicing hunger ongoing every day, almost all the time. And then when I learned that and discovered how afraid I was really of being hungry, I could also inquire into that. You know, what's wrong with being hungry? Why is that such an emergency? Where is that I get that, you know, I've got that physical, visceral fear about emptiness? And can I be at peace with hunger and emptiness? And I found out that I could be. That it really was okay. And I could also get myself food then and go ahead and feed myself and take care of myself in a really, really loving way. So if you're not sure you know how to stop when you're full, the first thing to do is just know that you do. You, for some important reason, haven't stopped when you're full all those different times, and there's been something going on that's been overwhelming and that's made you override the natural place of stopping when you've had enough. You're either worried about not getting enough later, you're worried about the emptiness right now, you're not sure you are full or aren't full. So just relax, relax, relax. You know, my whole principle underneath of all my approach to food and eating is so funny. I call it doing nothing. Relaxing. It's the opposite of taking action and trying to plan a structure or let's go exercise more or work out at the gym or a lot of things that you hear people as the solution to a problem with food and eating in the body. Those are all fabulous things. I love to work out almost every day. I move a lot. And I also eat in a very pretty darn healthy way, probably if you looked at what I was eating. So those things are in place, but I'm not trying to do them or forcing myself. I find a lot of joy in it. And it was only when I could allow myself to never do that, if that was what was the right thing, completely rest. There is no dictator saying that this is the way it needs to be, just to relax. And if I am, you know, sitting on the couch forever, so be it. If I feel joyful, then it's fine. I just notice I didn't want to. And I also didn't want to overeat. And you probably don't either. There's a natural way of it that's very kind and very loving, just right for you. That's the path to take. So practice that. Just slow down, practice doing nothing. See what happens around your fullness. All right, take care. Bye, everybody.